ultra secret lair. I think that's maybe how a lot of people feel. What is happening? Hello, see me? Welcome back to Lost in Progress. Thank you for joining me. I think the last time we played, I had dug out the basement. Let's head in game. I'll show you a few changes I've made since I dug out the basement, and I've added some items down there. Let's head down. There we are. So what I did was I added a bit of storage. Ooh. Bit of storage up here. That is plumbed all the way up to the top base. And then I've added some redundant connections because I've also added sorters. So I'm basically going to pull some of the ore into this refinery with that sorter here, and then refined ore from that sorter down to this, which will then come across and hit this storage facility and be drawn into either of these two, not refineries, but assemblers. I don't have any of the upgrades on the back of these assemblers yet. And then I have another sorter to pull to drain the finished products and components and whatnot out of these refineries into this main storage. I do have some kind of loop happening here. I don't know if there's a way to not have that happen or not. I have to look at the logic of all the sorters. So you'll see this is where all the components are, but that number, so I have plates that keep getting sucked out and then sucked back in. So I don't really know what I've done to cause that. I've done something odd. I do want to be able to get to these components up higher. So let's see if I still can. And that's why I added some of these redundant connections. So I don't know if the redundant connections are the problem or if I need them. See if I can even pull stuff. So that's large. So that's not the one. Where is this changing with? Not fluctuating with that. It's not fluctuating with that. All right, well, let's just see if I can pull some. Yeah, if I can pull from there. What is it fluctuating with? This is my ADHD here. Is there any in... the assembler? Is that what this is? Do I not have assembler? Thought I had assemblers. Okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I bloody doing wrong? Industrial assembler. Okay, this is odd. Don't I still have another one up top? No, I took that one down. So there are they do exist. Industrial. Oh, there they are. Literally right there. Okay. And there's nothing in them. Everything's drain all. Ore is moving over too. Is it processing? So industrial conveyor sorter 4. Okay, there's a clue. Let's see. Let's see. What one is this? It's 4. Train all. I have this facing the wrong way? No, I don't. So why would it come out of here and come up? Oh, that is literally why, right? Yeah, if I were to do this. Yeah, stop this. No. No, it won't. Okay. So I don't know as if I'm going to work on that problem. You know. But one other issue I had is that I think in the last episode I had talked about thanking Tenshi for giving me my first set of elite tools. And I saw some comments where people were saying, oh, you know, if you just go into your cryo sleep, then you'll never lose your tools. Well, I had a glitch. And when I came back onto the server, I was spawned on top for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. And that should not have happened. And I lost all my tools. So I'm back down to basic tools, but I basically just discovered that now. And I'd already saved over it a bunch of times. And don't feel like going to any further backups, so I'm not going to. Here we are, basic tools. Actually, I did try to go to another backup, and they were still gone. I increased the number of saves. And what else did I do? And I increased the time between saves from 10 minutes to 15 minutes, and from last 5 saves to last 10 saves. I also increased the AFK timeout from 2 hours to 3 hours, so that if I get caught up and stop playing the game to go eat dinner and mow the lawn or whatever it is I'm going to do, it'll give me more time to come back. But in the meantime, I need to get new tools. So let's see. Let's maybe start with that. Put him here and here. Okay, and that. I think they'll just go. No matter where I put him, because of the circular movement I've created. Do I not have any silver anywhere? I do. I don't think I bloody do. Oh, I do. I just skipped a whole step. I didn't realize I already had a couple of these tools laying around, so the ones I put in didn't even matter. Okay. Silly me. Okay. Whoop. How about I get him? How about I get him? And then what do I have to do? I have to grab him out of inventory. Drill. Or do I just get him from the G menu? Would be in here. Or no. They're stuck. Right? Because I'm only allowing components to come through. Can I add something to that? Sorter. Hand tools. Add, and then consumables add. Perhaps. Yeah. So now should be in there. There they are. Okay. I need them on my person. And then I go to the G menu. There we go. Okay, so I mean, there's a lot to do up in here, down in here. We fly up. I want to add some walls. I need to add some lights. It's awfully dark in here. Although I don't know why there's any light down here at all. I feel like there's a game setting I've done somewhere. I want to bring this out further. I want to add the hydrogen tank, O2 tank, things like that down here. And then I also added this area down here. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. It's heading down. Give this place some personality. Maybe down here is where I'll have like a medical bay, something like that. But I'm going to wall it up so it'll be a room. And then I was also thinking about coming up out of here and off to the side and having an area that's fully enclosed, airtight and whatnot, with doors that can kind of look over this in an observation sort of style way. I think I'm going to start with a wall on this side and get to work. Let's take a look where we stand. Pretty much up top where we used to stand, we have my, I'm going to say, mostly failure drill truck. It's okay for surface stuff to grab stone, and I think this would be good for ice, but it doesn't go deep enough. And I put a bunch of pistons on here. So then I built this to sort of fly in and get stuff. I was thinking like it was a needle, it punched down. And I'm going to call this also mostly a failure. Well, the base is really just a Franken base at this point. Wasn't sure what I needed to defend against. Turns out I don't need to defend against much. And most of the kills and shots I've taken have been on friendlies. Ruined my reputation with the trade group over there. Here's my big truck that I've really not made any progress on. Fully charged up, though. Yeah. I realized it would take a lot of resources, which is why I started working more on the base over here. I'll come back to that. But that's really typical of one of my projects. The fact that I kind of lose focus on one thing and keep... I guess it's mission creep. I always have to look out for mission creep. Here's Tenchi's ship. He came. I haven't seen that guy in a long time, but as far as I'm concerned, it's his ship, so I'm not going to touch it. It's not how I roll. Out here is the front, and I think that they're watching that ship over there, but I want them to really watch a player. Hello, you see me? So that's not working. I'll have to reset that to not also spot. I can't remember what it was, like large grid, small grid, something like that. I will walk you through the ultra secret way into my ultra secret lair. Through this little hole, down here, in here, down here, my little secret lair. Down here, and down here. Continue down here. I know where the X is. Whoop. And down here. Continue. Down here. Down here. And here. Here we are. Let's see. I don't even know if I still have things. Yes, okay. So I made a bed. I'm not even sure what I can use that for. I gotta paint it a different color. Can I go in there and leave the server? I think I can. I actually did do some of this earlier, but I had an issue. I had to redo it. I also dug out a little bit down here once before. Had an issue. Had to redo it. This should be charged up, I hope. Let's take a... No, it's not. It's not charged up. Anywho, this is where manufacturing lies. I've not upgraded anything yet as far as putting the enhancements on. I can't remember what they're called. And I've added more batteries. They're still charging. Let's see. Let's look at my inventory. Looks like we're working our way down a little bit. So let's... How do I... Cargo. Let's go to the big one. Ochu. $14 at 100%. That's good. Got my elite tools back. I'm not sure if these are the ones that Tenchi gave me or Yoda didn't give me these, or did I make them? Because I think I lost the ones. Down here is just making another vehicle to kind of slowly expand out down here. I'm basically just parking it, driving it in here, building it out, digging it out, backing it back up. So, not exactly high tech. And let's see where I'm at with all this. I'm trying to be conservationist, so that's what takes me so long with everything. That and just not that fast. First of all, let's go into third person. There we go. I like it much quieter. Oh, wait. Where's the volume? 36. Go to 40. Like I'm damaging. Yeah, I definitely am. And I'm basically full. So let's open this up so I can expand this out one more. just means I get to drive the truck out one more.
Inventory full. Inventory.
One more row of blocks.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory.
You know, she kind of reminds me of the GPS voice.
Inventory.
And
Inventory full.
is there a way to just like quiet her up somehow? So maybe do that as well. Lightning.
Inventory full.
Boom. All right, we're gonna clear all this out. Expand the platform by another row or so. Should I go more? Did I just somehow hold less than I did last time? No, I must not have been looking at that right. It's impossible. I think I need to, yeah, 11.5. So weird that all these numbers change all the time. And I know it makes sense. I don't understand it. Not gonna lie. Okay. So I need some scrap. Okay. And then let me get some more plate. Can I pull plate here? I can. No. No. That's because there is a that. Oh. How much do I have? 13,000. It's really not much, is it? What do I have for ore? Unless I'm missing it, I feel like I'm not seeing anything. I don't have any. 18,000. So everything I have is in there. Control Shift 1,000. I'm always going to need that stuff. Okay, so I'm full, and now I need to probably change this back to white. Am I doing camouflage? Or am I doing this? I think I'm doing that. All right, let's see if I can remember how to drive this truck. So, had some real life creep in for me. dear friend of mine has passed. And kind of got through that. And then family member passed away. So I didn't really feel like putting in a whole lot of effort to anything for about a month. So I didn't. I've been taking a bit of a break, so I'm going to have to really remember how to work everything. I have not played this game in about a month. I did have some older content that I kept putting up, but I actually have not been playing. So, let's see. Why can't I get out of here? Come on, baby. Now let's do this. Maybe increase the friction on the tires. Apparently have enough power. Yeah, friction's pretty low. Yeah, let's turn the friction up to, I don't know, there. Let's try that. Yay! Move away. Oh yeah. There we go. Now, to what strength do I have these pistons at? Let's turn them down to 1. Let's see what that does. And now... Oh. And then 2 is to extend. And then 4 is to increase the distance. Rough ride. But it's really not expanding anymore. That's because of 1 KN not being enough. Move this up. Let's see if it'll retract. Woo! Okay, let's see. Ooh. Got a breakage. So what happens All right, so that was a little wobbly. How do I draw? Looks like I figured it out. Okay. Let's find a small little thingy. Small conveyor thingy. I know I put something in there. All components were successfully withdrawn. Yeah, so bit of a bummer recently. That's life, you know. People move on. Is this done? Oh yeah. 'Tis done. There's some scrap. For that? No. Pretty full, huh? Let's do... got too much stone. Can I do this? Yes. Oh, but you know what? It doesn't suck through. It'll just sit there. I think that's okay. Wait. Oh, let's put this in there. Oh, that doesn't suck through either, huh? Oh. Let's... Okay, so the problem is that's no longer actually a connection. That disappeared. All right, so fix that. But I have broken these 3 drills, right? Yeah. All right, well, let's retract. Something's still smoking. Oh, did you see that? Okay. But why does that matter? So it's not connected to that, but it is connected to these 2. So shouldn't that work? Kind of don't feel like this is gonna solution either. Ugh. Let's move this back. Okay. Well, that light's just gone. So it's a light. Okay. What should I do? Let's see. Okay, no, wait a minute. Control 2, 8. This should be a connection, right? I don't know. I don't feel like it is, but let's see. Alright, let's grab some construction. Construction. It's so weird. I mean, it's not weird, but why did that break? Actually, let's do this. That's the tire that's going to be the closest to the edge. Whew. Let's put that on the brake. There we go. Let's shorten out that. Let's go to K. Let's go to pistons. Is it the side? KN? It's too much. It's not bending. Let's try. Let's look at the inventory. not draining. Is there a way to combine? Because I mean, it's connected somehow, but it's not connected to the inventory. How's that possible? I guess let's make this really ugly. Alright, let's build 3 more right there. 1, 2, 3. Now let's look. Oh, it worked. All right, well, that's ugly. Well, I guess if your best laid out plans don't work and you can find some duct tape or WD-40, that's what you have to do in Space Engineers. Especially when you're like me. I probably should not compare myself to others, but I do have to say, when I think about other people, I feel like they always have it together, and I feel like I just don't know what I'm doing. So I think that's maybe how a lot of people feel. I'd say. I think redundancy is maybe a good failsafe, because then you don't even really need to know what's working, because some part of it is working. That appeals to me in a certain way. Okay, so I think I'm fully extended. Let's bring it back. Let's watch the inventory, see if anything pops through. Say no. Let's extend it again. I wonder if there's a way that I can see where I could just sort of lower my front wheels. Let me see. Left. It's the bottom on that side. And it's the second left on this side. No. That one too. Okay. Front. Nothing, huh? Oh, I forgot I did that camera 6. Can't put on my brake. I connected. F. Exit. Camera view. Yeah, I am connected. So inventory. I think these are modular. Yeah. Modular. I don't want to blow up by hitting that wall, which I think I can do on accident quite easily. Uh-oh. That filled up much quicker. So now my drills are starting to fill up. So maybe I should be safe. Let's retract these puppies. Okay, so it doesn't have enough power to retract. But that highlights like that it's not connected. Wow, all that weight is on there, huh? Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's grab some stone. That should be good. I think once that becomes detached, I don't think there's any reattaching. What if I were to... Is there a way to install that plate in the front onto the other piece and then bring it closer to the piston and hit the attach button, maybe? Just don't know. Okay, so anyhow, bring her in. That's essentially there for looks. It'll help push. It won't draw it back in. That's what I'm seeing. While that is going down and charging. So, this is not really connected. Let's see. While that battery starts to charge a little bit, let's head up here. See. It looks like we're getting a bit of charge on this. Yeah, we got another dot here. Base is charging. I think before I bring that out, I want to clean out here. I think that makes a lot of sense. Let's unpark. What is happening? Let's do this. Front wheels are not helping. It's probably because they're down too low. If that helps improve the steering. Ooh. One thing we gotta do here is I gotta slow this down. Let's take it easy over here. Why are we wobbling? Ah. That's literally as far as I can go. All right, so let's do front wheels up. Full extended. And then handbrake's not on. Let's exit. Let's take a look down here. Let's take this out. Let's harvest all this stone.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I wonder if my inventory's full. Do you think? Oh, I can't get much. Let's take out that.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
That's not too bad, right? Not too much work. It's okay. And that's not too bad. I can go forward with this, right? I don't hit anything. I feel like I'm chipped. And once the drills start filling, then just that one piston will be actually contracting, right? The drill heads will start to get too heavy. Put on the brake. Yeah. Let's turn that off. Yeah. The other one's still trying. So let's... turn off the pistons. And let's see if we can affect a repair. I think if I take this off of here and attach it to that and then use merge blocks, we can do another Frankenstein situation here. I really think that's the only way. More Frankenstein stuff. So let's do that. Let's make some Frankenstein stuff. Mm-hmm. Go get the parts. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know what I need. And then, do I have merge blocks anywhere? While I'm up here. I don't know. Let's just grab one. Merge. 2 of those. I'm on 7. I need to go back to 2, 8. That on there. Let's go to 7, 8. Will that work? Then I put the other merge block onto that. Right? Control 7, 8. Right? I think. I mean, this could just blow up. Stabilize this. Question is, have I stabilized it? It keeps lifting. Let's do one more. Guess let's check. Inventory. Drills. Hide empty. It's quite a bit. Okay. Two more. That should clear out the drills. Now they should retract. Ugh. Let's just do one more because make sure there's no change. Change, I mean percent on the whole. Leftover, whatever you want to call it. Alright, now let's go into the pistons. Let's really lower the KN a lot. Let's pray to whoever. I'm gonna do a retract. They're off. Off. Okay. Extend. Please, Lord, please, Lord, please, Lord, please, Lord, please. Lord. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. I mean, that was amazing. Okay, we're gonna pause this sucker. We're gonna exit. Yes. And we're gonna load from a backup on that one. Holy crap. Do I load from a backup? Yeah, we're gonna. Holy. Okay. We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause. All right. Wow, that was some drama. Okay. So I think this is a moment of weakness for me. I'm trying to like eat my mistakes, suck it up. But I don't think I have it in me to suck up that one. I'm not gonna. Oh, wow. That was ridiculous. So I removed that. I put it over here. Put a merge block on top. And then I had another merge block coming to it. And wow. Catastrophic blow up. We're going to kind of do that again, but I'm going to try it a little differently. And this time, if it blows up, I'll take it. I'll just take it. Did I already grab the inventory? No. Holy cow. All right, so let's go grab the inventory again. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many I'm going to need. And then it was control 7. And then I put it in the 8 slot, a merge block on small, put it in slot 8, come back down. 1, 2. That's good. Go control 2, 8. Come back over here. Wow. Put that there. Control 7, 8. And put a merge block on top. Oh. And then go 1, 2. Can't do this third person. Take that out. Juice that up. Oh. Oh, wait. That was my problem. This piece right here. That's the problem right there. Wait. That's the problem. Weird how one piston works fine. I alluded to this earlier. You know, sometimes life comes up and kind of surprises you. You don't realize what's going to happen. And there was a guy in another state that I used to live in that was a pretty good friend of mine. He was just one of those guys that are just really nice. And somebody I really connected to. Sitting in the living room, and I just talked to him in December. And looks like the server's back up.
Excuse me. You're lost in Space Engineer server.
Yeah, thank you. Excuse you, server. So I was just laying there on the floor, and all of a sudden my wife said, "Oh my God. Spot died the other night." Hit me. Hit me pretty hard. It's quite a bit of work, actually, putting these videos together and editing and all of that, and it's not like I really get too much out of it. So it just felt like too much. I put this down for about a month, really, and was releasing older content. I haven't played in a bit. But I'm feeling better. And I guess my frustration tolerance maybe is not where it should be. Still. So, kind of like with this last drama, I just didn't really... I couldn't really tolerate the frustration of having this whole thing just blow up so bad. So that's why I did the restart. Anyhow, I'm gonna try not to do stuff like that too much. But maybe I will, because quite honestly, I'm here to have fun, and I'm trying to keep it real. I'm making this go slow by not just grinding away the stone and doing it in creative. So I feel like I'm staying honest to the process to a huge degree, and I just don't think I'm going to be perfect there. I'm just not. But anyhow, I don't mean to bring anyone down. I am going to refocus and realize that I had a flaw in my idea, because this piece right here was blocking that piece. So maybe a merge block can slide in underneath. It's just that maybe this and this have to go, and they go here, and then I remerge it. Oh, scary. Scary, scary, scary. Why did that just blow up, though? And it's just spectacular. Just boom. Don't know where I'm at with this. Let's see. Let's go back. And, did I have these emptied yet? No. Do this again. Yeah, I'm here to have fun. And this is fun for me. But I think having that ship blow up that bad was not fun. Feel like I have my bases covered here. This is where I die. So on merge blocks, can I reduce the power? Can I make them like more mellow? I can turn them off. All right, here we go. Pistons. So nervous. Ugh. Why are you still making? Okay. I'm scared. Let's turn on the merge blocks. Ah! What is happening? Do I have enough of these gyros on here? Wait, I grabbed wrong kind of size pipes if I... What's happening? Off. Holy. Okay, so front wheels. All wheels. What is Spark? Oh. Spark. Right, this thing is like bursting. It's wanting to just blow up. Ugh. Stressing me out. I think it's this. I don't think that should be there. I didn't really do anything. Did it. All right, is it this? I think, is it the side to side? I need to do a piston off. Yeah, that's what I need. And that's 8. What? What? Okay. How's this possible? Anybody. Make this make sense to me. So I have gravity. I have wheels. I'm just trying to retract the pistons. How is this even possible that I'm floating up in the air? Tipping, yeah. But how could I be floating? That seems impossible. Are my gyros having a fight? I have one gyro. What? Impossible. Oops. Is it my merge blocks? It is not happy. This is not happy. It is like feeling like it just wants to tear itself apart. Must not be perfectly in sync. I don't know. Crazy, man. Just crazy. Wow. Just crazy. All right, I don't know what to do. All right, no break. good. All right. Wow. This makes you nervous, man. Think it's time to make this longer? Yeah, we got to make this bigger. It is not balanced at all. It's just not balanced. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta make this longer. Longer. What's happening? Okay. So that adds weight. I need to add in a whole other section. So let's move this forward. Like an ant, just modular. Bup, 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 bup. Move it out. So let's undock. Put on the parking brake, handbrake. Right, that ain't gonna work. No, that ain't gonna work either. Need to get rid of this. This. That. We're building this much bigger. See if this will be stable. Then what? I need that converter thing. And a connector. I'm able to burn some of the steel plate by doing that. Do a quick weld on that. 100, 100, 100, 100. Now I gotta connect these. Oh, this one would be connected though, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's just this one that's... Oh, now they're all connected, aren't they? Well, that was a happy accident. No, they're not. How is this not connected? Well, let's get that converter thingy going on there. It's a 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 8. Yeah. There. Now that puppy's more stable, huh? Well, looks like I didn't complete the hydraulics of that wheel. Okay. We are extended out as far as we can go. Oh. Handbrake. All right. Well, I don't know if I have the power to pull up. Well, that took her a lot just by doing that. Okay. I might be able to just back right out of that at this point. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to remove this. And a sorter in there. Let's see. Got a message. All right. Control 2. Then 9. Then arrow. Sorter. Build. I didn't put too much in my build planner there. Now, let's see. Turn that sorter on. Sorter! Wow. Okay. That off. Do this again. Sorter. Sorter number 2. Alright, so we're going to go to whitelist. Active filters. Stone. Ore. Scrap. All I can think of. Oh, and turn it on. Added. And drain all. Okay. Okay, let's do this. How my battery's doing. Four days. 5 days. Okay. Well, we're looking good. Made this ship bigger. Added some power on the back. Added some weight on the back. But won't be too tippy, hopefully. And we will... Let's do one quick test run on it. And... retract. Okay. And let's do a See if this makes it tip. Now the question is, can I run? I think I can run the first tires right off the edge. All right. Didn't get you far. Pretty far. I mean, did a lot of work. Not sure what I'll do down here. Maybe this will be more living quarters. I don't know. So I have to build up above here. I did do it once before. I have to do it again. See how good. Oh, this is really charged up. This one loses its charge quite a bit. I have to switch off, let it charge up while I do other stuff. And here, let's see. How close are we really? Oh, it's fully charged. Okay. Okie dokies. Yeah, because I gotta get more actual lights in here. It's pretty dark. All right, I'm liking it. Okay. I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Didn't mean to bum you out earlier. But I gotta say I'm human. Going through human things, right? So maybe I'll use the elevator. So thanks for hanging out with me again. And please like and subscribe if you like watching content where someone's just building through. Then please definitely consider subscribing. And other than that, have yourself a good time. And I'm going to say this, just a reminder to all. Make sure you text that person. Make sure you call that person that's your friend. Because all you have is today. And nothing else after today is promised. And it's better not to have regrets. I'm glad that I spoke to my friend in December. And felt like I was good and caught up with him where he went. And I feel good about that, at least. But just don't forget, happens fast. Just a phone call away, really. So have a great night. Thank you. See ya. Don't get lost.